for Dollar Bra Club. What is Dollar Bra Club, you ask? Well, it's where we send breathable bras directly to your doorstep for just $1. $1 a month. I said it. I know you're thinking, are our bras any good? Absolutely. It's better than how they made you think we went to the moon.
But we did though.
Our bras won't give you 4 boobs.
Facts.
Definitely won't poke you in the side boobs.
Facts.
Won't give you those cone boobs.
Facts.
And you definitely won't look like your grandma.
Big facts.
Dollar Bra Club is as easy as putting a salad in a toaster.
What is that?
Do you really need to spend $150 on bras from big name brands like Lane Bryant and Victoria's Secret? I mean, only $2 of that goes towards making the actual bra.
Shots fired!
So stop stressing about where you're gonna get that next good bra from and start celebrating all of these hundreds of dollars that we're going to save you, because we're the DollarBraClub.com, and this is where we hot. Hey.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot.
Any words you want to say?
We gonna be rich.
You don't have to manifest anything because everything that you need on this planet is yours. So your idea of manifesting is not the proper idea of manifesting. You don't have to create your breakthrough, it's already created. You didn't have to create mountains, it's already created. You don't have to create oxygen, you don't have to create water, you don't have to create sodium, you don't have to create anything, because everything in this world is made of the same star stuff, and it's already created and ever expanding over and over and outwardly and outwardly. You don't have to create, you have to vibrate at what is created. No one can create your reality but you. Nobody can do so but you. Have you ever been there? Have you ever felt yourself feeling like if you just had the opportunity to go further, if this one person would just get their act together, if somebody would just finally listen to you, if they would just give you the break that you needed? My friends, no one can create your reality but you. And blaming others is a weak way of not accepting responsibility. So what you have to do in this life is you must realize that God has put you here in a position. This universe has blessed you so much to the point in which you are your only creator. Now, certainly there are other seed sowers. Certainly there are other people who can create things in their own realities. But nobody can come against you. The Bible says there's no weapon that is formed against you that will prosper. The reason why it is there, it is simply because you are God on this earth for you. And you have all the capability to create what you want to create. And nobody can stand against that, can stand outside of it, and can pray against it. No one but you can do this. Lisa Nichols says in the movie The Secret, no one can sing your song. Antonio T. Smith Jr. says, no one can speak with your throat but you. There is absolutely nobody on the planet that can get inside of your will and disrupt what is worthy of you. Now, I get how life comes at you, and then you begin to feel as if someone around you would just stop what they're doing. I understand how your ancestors have told you how people can get voodoo dolls and pray and poke and do all sorts of stuff, but nobody has the power to uncreate what you're creating. Manifestation works like this. Thoughts plus emotions become things. It does not work as if somebody else's thoughts becomes your things. Someone else's emotions becomes your things. No, only your thoughts laced with your emotions become your things. I get it. Some of you are going to say, but you don't understand what I've been through. I understand. And no, I do not understand what you've been through. And respectively, all that you've been through was never for me to understand. It was always for you to understand. My friends, the reason why you need me to understand what you've been through is because you need an excuse not to accept responsibility for what you've been through. You don't need me to understand a single thing that's going on with your life. You don't need my validation. You don't need my notifications. You don't need my permission or my approval. All you have to do is decide this is the thing that I want, and this universe will move like water for you. And I wish I had somebody who would just testify with me in this one moment that you're tired of living at other people's will. And you are sick and tired of having somebody else decide how much money you're going to make. Somebody else decide how happy you're going to be. Someone else decide what your relationship is going to be like. Because there is nobody outside of you that can decide anything that is happening in your life. Only the person on the inside, which is you, can decide what you go through. Now, am I saying that you are deciding the hurricanes of your life? No. Those hurricanes, they come. That snow, it will fall. Those trees will bloom. But you get to decide your reaction to those hurricanes. You get to decide your reaction to the trees. You get to decide your reaction to all things. Thoughts plus emotions equals creations, and no one else can think for you but you. And no one else can emotion for you than you. And no one else can create for you but you. No one can but you. Think about it this way. Think about a thought. Now, the fastest way to ruin your life, the fastest way to be upset, the fastest way to live in constant fear is to live the thoughts someone else has for you. A lot of you are living your mother's thoughts right now. You're 50 years old and you're still competing with your mother, living or dead. Some of you, you're living your father's thoughts. Some of you are living your siblings' thoughts. Some of you got so left field, you're living your haters' thoughts. You walk into a room not with the confidence of your ancestors. You walk into the room with the thoughts of your doubters. And then you wonder why things don't work out for you. Because what you've done is you've allowed their thoughts to now become your thoughts. And that is why you're getting what you get. When you allow someone else to think, and then when you agree with their thoughts, those thoughts become your thoughts. Can you see it? Can you see how as children we were so obedient? Because in order to survive, children must take their parents' word for everything. Is the color really purple? Or did they teach us it was purple? Mama, what's this? Mama said, it's toilet paper. Mama, what's this? Mama said, that's a car. Mama, what's this? Mama said, that's a house. Mama, what's this? Mama said, that's a roach. Just kidding, okay? And you believed all of that because you were supposed to. Because mama loved you, mama had your best interest in life, and mama would never do nothing to harm you. And then you got older. You got old enough, 12, 15, 20, to think for yourself. And mama still thought she knew what was best for you. And now you're struggling between releasing the negative things mama accidentally taught you, releasing mother's negative thoughts and views of money, releasing mother's negative body shaming images she keeps for herself, because you've been obedient to mother your whole life. And in that obedience, you believed every word. And now you're 30, still believing what mother taught you. My friends, some of you have never lived your life ever. From the day you've been born to the day you hear this message, you have been living what your mother taught you. You have been living what your culture taught you. You've been living what your religion has taught you. You've been living what your pastor has taught you. You've been living what everybody else has taught you but you. And now it is time to respectfully release their thoughts. Because no one can live your life but you. And no one can manifest inside of your life but you. No one. Thoughts plus emotions become creations. Let's think about manifestation. You don't have to manifest anything because everything that you need on this planet is yours. So your idea of manifesting is not the proper idea of manifesting. You don't have to create your breakthrough, it's already created. You didn't have to create mountains, it's already created. You don't have to create oxygen, you don't have to create water, you don't have to create sodium, you don't have to create anything because everything in this world is made of the same star stuff and it's already created and ever expanding over and over and outwardly. You don't have to create, you have to vibrate at what is created. That's what manifesting means. Manifesting doesn't mean creating. Manifesting means vibrating. If you have a thought, that means that thought equivalent is already in existence. Which came first, your thought or the breakthrough? It's a good question. I'll say it again. Which came first, your thought or the breakthrough? Your thought of the breakthrough or the breakthrough? And my friends, the breakthrough came first. And the breakthrough has always been out there for you. The breakthrough was there for your ancestors. The breakthrough was there for your mother. But you now have to vibrate at the frequency of the breakthrough that's already there. I wish I had somebody that says, I'm not doing this no more. As a matter of fact, I no longer have a problem with anybody. I'm not scared about when rent is due. I'm not scared about money. I'm not scared about anything. What I'm going to do is live my life. And I'm going to live my life to the abundant level that I believe. And the Bible once told me and your grandmother that God can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can ask or think. And the last time I checked, you got some pretty good abundant thoughts. And I'm telling you that your grandmother believes that her God can believe way past what you exceeding to believe. I understand that for me, I want everything. And I get that when I get everything, I don't take away anything from anybody, because this is an abundant world. And there is abundance all around us. And all of us can get every single thing that we want. I just have to vibrate at what I want. Thoughts plus emotions become things. And nobody can think your thoughts for you. Nobody can feel your emotions for you. And nobody can create those things for you. So I want to tell you lastly, why do people keep taking things from you? Because you think people can take things from you. Then why does this man keep hurting me? Because you think this man is going to hurt you again. But why can't I make as much money as I should be making? Because you think you cannot make as much money as you're making. But Antonio, you're a black man. Surely you understand that there is systematic oppression. Surely you understand that racism exists. Surely you understand that our people were caught in slavery for over 400 years in every nation on planet Earth. Every organization from the Catholic Church all the way down to Toys R Us have benefited from African American slavery. Surely, Antonio, you are not saying that slavery doesn't exist, because I didn't manifest slavery. So clearly somebody else did that, and I'm stuck in that, and now I'm paying for it. And my answer to you would be facts. Yes, that you are, but I don't fall victim to systematic oppression, because I don't vibrate at it. Rewind, press play. Of course you are right. Of course everything you just said is facts. The difference between me and maybe you is I don't vibrate at your facts. I vibrate at my own. I vibrate at the facts that I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. I vibrate at the fact that every black king that ever came before me and had all their wealth, I would have more than all their wealth combined and pass it to my children. I vibrate at the fact that white people will respect me, love me, or move out my reality. I vibrate at the fact that anybody standing against me, I don't even notice. I vibrate at the fact that people who are lions meant to kill me become pillows like Daniel did in the lion's den. I vibrate at the fact that nobody can stand against me, because unless you are me, you cannot stop me. No one can think my thoughts, have my emotions, and make my things. So I want to tell you, I know you've had a bad life. I know some of you have had a good life. And I know you'll always know where the bad things come in your life. And I know for some of you, you know the exact day God is going to let you down. That's a thought. I gently ask you to go on the opposite side of that thought. Know the exact day God is going to bless you beyond measure. Know the exact day you will smile forever. Know the exact day you become a millionaire. Know the exact day nothing ever bothers you again. Know the exact day you forgive your molester, you forgive your oppressor, and you release these people with the light out into the world and let someone else attract their thoughts. But as for you and your house, you will attract your own. A story is told about a black woman, neighbors with a racist white woman. And no matter what the black woman did, the white woman refused to like her. And their two properties were divided by a wooden fence. And every single morning, the white woman would go out to her yard and she would go to her chicken feed area. She was raising chickens, and she would get a shovel and she would get all the chicken poo and she'd throw it across the fence on the black lady's yard. Morning after morning, it would infuriate the white lady because the black lady never responded. She said, I'm going to do it every morning. And every morning, threw the chicken poo across the yard. And every single morning, and every single evening, every single night, the black lady never responded. And one day, the white lady goes to throw some chicken poo again. She clutches her chest. She has a heart attack. Ambulance rushed her to the hospital. She survives. When she wakes up 2 days later, her room is filled with the most beautiful roses. And she says, well, who gave me all these roses? And the nurse said, well, it's a black lady that's been coming and bringing you all these roses. And the lady cries. because nobody came to see her, just the lady she was racist against. So the black lady came back, she saw, and she said, now why would you treat me nicely after all I've done to you? And the black lady said, you were doing it to yourself. I create my own reality, and there's nothing you could ever do to make me upset. And she said, oh my God, they cried. And then she said, well, where did you get these beautiful roses from? And the black lady said, well, all that chicken poop you threw over the fence, I use it as fertilizer for my garden. And all I'm trying to do is tell somebody that no matter what's going on in your life, if somebody is throwing chicken poop at you every single day, every single morning, all you gotta do is plant a bed of roses. Is there anybody who can testify? You can go ahead and shout with me back here now. Testify with me that I'm turning all your chicken poop down to the roses that wind up blessing you. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better, you can dominate.
All right, hey, what's up? Hey, thank y'all so much. Hopefully you're not smelling like chicken poop. If you are, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, you can turn it into some roses. We're so happy for you to be here. Shout out to Grace on the camera, Deanna on the camera. Y'all can say, make some noise, and that's it. That's it. We appreciate you so much. Listen, we work very hard at Assembly of Wonders to give you the most impactful lessons and messages. Again, we're not a religious organization, just a bunch of people sharing light and love. We have Muslims, we have Jews, we have Sikhs, we have everybody here. We've got hoodoo practitioners, voodoo practitioners, Mambos. We have all sorts of stuff, and we're just so grateful for you to be here. If you could send us a donation. We're actually on our process of raising $50 million because we have a lot of things that we want to do and buy a bunch of stuff and give to the needy and stop world hunger and all sorts of stuff like that. At least do our very best to try. So please do that. But I hope you like the message. Okay, nobody can do it but you. And if you didn't like the message, no worries. Just push pause, throw some chicken poo on my timeline, and then maybe we can, I don't know where to go with that. But don't throw chicken poo on my timeline because my timeline smells like roses. All right, thank y'all so much. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better, you can dominate.
Hi, I'm Shaquita, brand ambassador for Dollar Bra Club. What is Dollar Bra Club, you ask? Well, it's where we send breathable bras directly to your doorstep for just $1. $1 a month, I said it. I know you're thinking, are our bras any good? Absolutely. It's better than how they made you think we went to the moon.
But we did, though.
Our bras won't give you 4 boobs.
Facts.
Definitely won't poke you in the side boobs.
Facts.
Won't give you those cone boobs.
Facts.
And you definitely won't look like your grandma.
Big facts.
Dollar Bra Club is as easy as putting a salad in a toaster.
What is that?
Do you really need to spend $150 on bras from big name brands like Lane Bryant and Victoria's Secret? I mean, only $2 of that goes towards making the actual bra.
Shots fired!
So stop stressing about where you're gonna get that next good bra from and start celebrating all of these hundreds of dollars that we're going to save you because we're the DollarBraClub.com and this is why we're hot. Hey.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
This is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot.
Any words you want to say?
We gonna be rich.